Welcome to the Spiritual Awakening with Shaz podcast, where we unlock the power within and navigate the journey of your self-discovery together. I'm Shaz, your spiritual mentor and life coach, here to help you tap into your inner guidance system and manifest your best life. Whether you're just beginning your spiritual journey or looking to deepen your practice, this podcast offers insights, techniques, and inspiration to elevate your consciousness and transform your reality. Get ready to shine your light and embrace your true potential. Remember, the answers are inside you. Let me be your guide on earth. Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Spiritual Awakening podcast with Shaz. Today, we're going to be talking about cleansing your space, whether that's your home, your office, or any energetic place where you spend a lot of time. When you move into a new place, and especially a new home or even an office space, you want to really set up the energy for yourself and align it to the frequency of what you want to attract and put purpose and intention into all you desire from the place. For those of you who are moving to a new home, I want to start at the basis of what to do before you move in and how to energetically set it up. And I have some great rituals and prayers and connections and angels that I like to use when I'm moving into a new house. When you get the keys to your new residence, whether it is a rental or a purchase house, I want you to take ownership of the land and the frequency of the area where you're moving in. Now, every house has a vibrational frequency. One, it has a street number that vibrates to one frequency. And then the whole name of the house, like the house, the street number, the suburb, the state, and the postcode will all add up to a slightly different number. Sometimes it can be exactly the same, but it may be different. And that frequency also matters energetically to who you are. When you move into a new place, the first thing you do before you move any furniture in or anything like that, you want to smudge and cleanse and clean the energy. So open up all the doors, all the windows, and grab the broom first off. Energetically, you want to go and sweep out, and even if you've got carpets, you can vacuum if you choose, but it's like a metaphorical sweeping, but it is also an energetic action. You want to sweep out all the negative energy and all the frequency of the people who own the place before and send it lovingly on its way. And you just say that I now claim this space with love and light. I thank the ones who come before me, and I release their energy with gratitude. And we say goodbye and honor and bless the people that own the residence or lived in the residence before you. And then with sage, Palo Santo, or incense, you want to go around and smudge and sage all the doors, all the corners of the walls, all the architraves, all the ins and outs of the cupboards, everything, and cleanse the space energetically. And this will get rid of all negative feeling, any unwanted spirits or any unwanted vibration, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional, that needs to get out of the place so that you're not having any lingering unwanted energy and frequencies with you there. As you smudge and cleanse the area, you want to start setting your intention by just saying what you want from the space. Is it a family home? Do you want the kids to grow up here? For me, when I moved in, I energetically set my home and business space up as one energy of wanting beautiful people to walk through my door, that everyone that came to my house was blessed and happy to learn and happy to grow and evolve and become better by having the interaction with my home space and leave feeling like come in feeling one way and leave feeling better than they were when they started. And that is the intent that I put in the place. Everyone has different types of intent for what they want. What sort of love and energy do you want? Do you want uplifting or do you want calm and peace? Do you want really like study and educational and learning, or are you over that phase of life and you just want clarity, relaxation, and serenity? These are different aspects that you can set with your intention with the universe and God by asking for what you need. And it's literally, you just have to ask and state what your desire is. So as you smudge and cleanse all the different areas with the sage or the Palo Santo or incense, that intention, that beautiful blessing and frequency that you want to put out for self really matters. play some music, dance around. When I moved in here, I invited all my friends and we all come and drummed the area because drumming is a big part of my business and it's energy that I like to have here. And we energetically align the vibrational frequency of the space to be welcoming for all types of healing. It is up to you how you do it. I also have a long prayer that I'd like to read to you. It's my prayer from Archangel Michael for home protection. And this will help you just ask for clarity and guidance and to bring through beautiful energetic space for your environment. Archangel Michael, mighty warrior of divine light, I call you now into this sacred home. Please wrap every wall, door, and window in your iridescent shield of protection, a radiant barrier that allows in only love, only aligned, only healing energy. Stand guard at each doorway, clear away ancestral or lingering energy from builders, past occupants, or unseen travelers. With your sword of truth, sever anything that no longer serves. May this home be a sanctuary, a haven of peace, creativity, and deep rest. May all who enter be greeted by grace and leave behind fear, tension, and disquiet. Archangel Michael, as guardian of heaven's host, I ask you to align this space with Amazonian grace. Infuse it with courage, vibration, and sovereignty. Let this be a place of empowerment where sisterhood, joy, and spiritual light thrive. Thank you for being our unseen anchor. Thank you for making this home a beacon of divine protection. So be it, and so it is. Now that prayer is really powerful and it helps you anchor in the intent of what you want. You can download a copy of this from the website. I will have a link in the podcast for those who need it. And it is powerful intent of what you want to do. Speak with clarity. Speak with the power of your voice. Claim your space. It is really important for you to claim the land that you're going to be living on and the energetic vibration so it aligns and merges with you and your family members. Because this way you're going to create serenity, calm, growth, and all the beautiful frequencies that you desire rather than disquiet and rejection and dejection. These things really matter. And too many people don't do it and then wonder why they don't feel comfortable in their own house and their house isn't really the home that they wanted. And it can be simply because you haven't cleaned it correctly. I also like to make sure that I energetically protect the house. As I'm moving in, I put salt, a line of salt at the front door, and the intention is that any negative energy is cleansed as the person steps over the threshold. I also create a visual representation in my mind's eye of a waterfall of golden and white light that every person that steps through the doorway is cleansed of all their energetic baggage, all their hurt feelings, and all the unwanted environmental factors that they're struggling with, whether that's mental, emotional, or spiritual. And as they step over the threshold, the intent is they come in with grace and ease, and we have a calming and serene environment that they are welcome to for as long as they wish to stay. Every month, or especially at the beginning, I also like to get a palm full of cinnamon and blow it in over the threshold of the front door, inviting in abundance, wealth, and health for everyone that welcomes into the home, and to set up the frequency that this house is a rotating door of beautiful abundance, health, wealth, happiness, joy, and all the beautiful frequencies that you desire. These are tools and rituals that you can do for self. When you blow your cinnamon, just simply say abundance, prosperity, and joy flow into my home. That's as simple as it needs to be. We overthink things, make it overcomplicated, when keeping it simple is key. If you feel that there are other areas that you want to really uplift, one of my favorite things is to put cloves in little satchels in different areas in the room. The lounge room is a great area to have 5 clove pieces together, just hidden away to invite abundance, joy, and really good communication. And it's also really good to uplift the bedroom, the mood, to have an open heart, to clear tension, and to give you quality, peaceful sleep. Another ritual that I really like to do is I energetically grid with crystals, smoky quartz and clear quartz, at four corners of the physical house, whether it's the dwelling or the land. And I plant these in and draw an energetic rectangle around the property and ask Archangel Michael with his sword to come down and create a beautiful protection shield of the land to keep it safe, secure, happy, and healthy. These are simple things that you can do. When you're in your house and you may feel that it's just not quite right and you wonder what else that you can do, I love to work with feng shui energy, and I do little different tips to align different areas to make it abundant, happy, and healthy. Some simple things that you can do from your very front door when you open the door and you step over the threshold, the far left-hand corner from that doorway in the house, through all the rooms and everything, the very far left-hand corner is your wealth center. In the back left-hand corner, you want to place a piece of citrine or any other abundant crystal. Aventurine, anything green is really good wealth-wise. Tiger eye. Citrine is always one of my best, or I put a money crystal plant tree. Also, you want a nice, healthy green plant in that corner. And if you're able and it's convenient, a small water feature. All of these things will bring prosperity and abundance and boost money flow throughout your house. One of the easiest tips a lot of people don't realize, if you're having money problems and you feel like money is rushing in and out of your home very quickly and it doesn't come to stay, just drop the toilet seat. It stops money flushing away, and you won't realize how simple that little adjustment can make to the energy and frequency of the abundance of your home. It is just very, very simple. In the bathroom, you also want to use some grounding stones like black tourmaline or smoky quartz to keep it energetically aligned. A mirror, most people have a mirror in their bathroom, but also a healthy green plant. Jade plants work really well in there. Happy plants work really well. And that, I think it's a snake or spider plant, is another good one, or just even some bamboo will help uplift the environment. And because the bathroom is a water energy, and water too much is flow, and there's a lot of water features within there, have a metal object to counterbalance the imbalance of the water, and it brings about prosperity and growth. You can also sprinkle salt around the edges of your bathroom to reduce and neutralize any energy leaks. And this just helps you uplift and make sure that everything is aligned perfectly with who your energy is and the family members that are with you. In your bedroom, some key factors that you want to take into account is always keep the space under your bed clear. The only thing you'll ever want under the bed is maybe a black obsidian crystal to absorb negative energy so you don't have bad dreams, or some rice to create abundance. But don't store blankets, shoes, or anything else under the bed because it creates overwhelm and discord within the mind, so you don't sleep very well. And always use things in pairs. So you want 2 lamps or 2 pillows. This helps bring balance in relationships. And a piece of rose quartz in your bedroom to create an uplift with unconditional love whilst you're sleeping. Some tips in the kitchen are to keep the stove burners clean because it's a symbol of abundance, and to make sure that the stove is kept polished and clean and uplifting. And you use herbs and wood elements to enhance nourishment. It is a really good thing to display your herbs in the kitchen and have different wooden utensils because it uplifts and balances the frequency in that. When we grid our home, you can grid it externally, as I mentioned, at the border of the house, but you can also do it internally. For those living in units, you can put it in the 4 corners of the home and just grid it in that way. It's also great to visualize a golden dome of crystal light gridding and sealing the house. And the intention that I set is only love and aligned energy may enter. All else is released and returned to the source. This is how simple it can be. I like to make these things very clear and easy because, as I said, many people like to overcomplicate it, but it's all about claiming your space. You are a sovereign being and you need to energetically connect with the vibrational frequency of what's there by imparting your desires, your wishes, your intention clearly to the space. Archangel Michael can come and help you protect the home at any time, and he's always available to do it. I invite Archangel Gabriel to come in to bring music and freedom and creativity. I love her energy and frequency as it uplifts and nurtures the house. I always invite Archangel Ariel because she's the Archangel of compassion. She takes care of our animals, but she's also the Archangel of unconditional love. This is love of self and awareness for the mind and the clarity that we desire of bringing in peace and neutrality for our feelings, our thoughts, so that we can sleep and rejuvenate as well as we need to. If you have children, you also want to invite in Archangel Metatron, for he takes care of the children, watches over them, helps them learn and grow. I could go on all day for all the different archangels. If you have a specific need, please reach out and tell me, and I can lead you to my blog or tell you what archangel is going to work for you for that particular reason. It's all about what your desires are, what your needs are, and it's individual. Claim that space exactly as you want it to be from the perspective of the stage of life that you're at. When we move house, after you've moved everything in and got all your energy all set it in the new house, and you're finalizing the disconnection from the old house, you do want to make sure that you energetically cut your cords and close off the frequency of that old residence. And we just ask Archangel Michael to disconnect us from that residence, and we lovingly send it on to the new owners or the new resident who is moving in there, and allow them to have a beautiful, peaceful serenity and a place full of grace. It is your intent and wishes for them that is going to make your home beautiful, whole, and complete. Because if you're holding on to any discord from that old residence, you don't want to bring it in to the new one, because we do change our identity, our frequency, and our whole life by moving into a new place. You may not realize the power of it, but it actually does change the true identity of who you are. Think about it. You're not the same person you are in this home as you were in a previous house, whether it's to do with relationships or children or not, or different aspects, different areas of life. We do alter our personalities and identity with each move that we make. But it's up to you how you claim the energy, how you sit with the frequency, and how you make it work for you rather than against you. Moving house isn't just a physical thing, it is a deeply spiritual movement. It is alignment with true source energy, and you have a beautiful clean slate to become anything that you desire. Please, whatever you do, don't take the old baggage with you. Release it with love, forgive it, and let it settle where it was, and move into this space with freedom, with clarity, with desire, with intention and purpose. It will help you claim the space, make it clear, vibrationally align it to what you're attracting, and bring about all the prosperity, love, health, wealth, and wonder of life that it can bring for you. It is up to you how you vibrationally set your home, because you're the only one that can. Now, I know a lot of people that go and ask people to come and do this work for you, and it's a service that I offer. But when I do it, I also make sure that I'm actually teaching the person to do it for self. Having somebody else claim your space isn't a great thing. And if they're not doing it right, and they're not doing it from your intention and educating you to put your energy and frequency in it, it actually defeats the purpose. So be mindful when you're getting someone else to cleanse your house, what is the intent they have behind it, and to make sure that your energy is aligned with it, because you are the residents there. We do house clearings all the time where we come and clear negative energy because the homeowners don't like the frequency, and whether they're entities or people that used to live there or bad things happening, That is completely different to claiming the space of residency. This is something that has to be done personally by the people living in it. And if you have a family, make it a family ritual. Do it all together because they have different energy, different ideas, and different needs that they need to put into intention and vibrational alignment for their own inner growth and their well-being. Include the pets, include all the different aspects of things that are coming with you because they are also important. Moving into a new space and claiming a new territory for whatever aspect of what it is really important. And it matters to you how you energetically align that for self. Do it with grace, peace, and love, and just always sit in gratitude. It will change everything in your life, and you will notice vast differences when you do. Trust me, when you're in a bad state and you move from one place because you hated it or that there were problems there, please just cleanse them off, cut them off, and don't take them with you. Otherwise, you're going to repeat a cycle that you don't need to repeat. I hope this episode helps you. And if you need any help, I do have this Archangel Michael protection prayer that you can download from the website. I also am going to put up a checklist and a guide of what to do when you're moving into a new home or how to claim your space where you live now. Once a month, usually on the first of the month, you want to open all the doors, all the windows, sweep out all the old energy and invite all the new energy. At minimum, every change of season. We are in the middle of winter. Winter is one season. It's totally different. Come the 1st of September, you want to smudge your house top to bottom, open all the windows, say goodbye to the barren energy of winter. It is a closing energy. It is something shutting down. And spring is about rebirth and new life. Invite that energy into your home. Claim it, own it, and really uplift yourself with it. During spring, I not only do the whole house in that way, but I put on really high vibrational music. I start with pure intention of all the things that I'm going to do, because spring is a very high motivational period, whereas winter is very downtrodden and it's a very low frequency. But we need that at times, and it's okay to live through that. But you don't want it to linger for the whole 12 months of the year. This is the power of intention. This is the power of thought and the power of choice. It is up to you what you do with it. I hope this episode helps you, and please share it with anyone who may need the information and who can get a lot out of it. Like and subscribe to the channel, and until next time. Thanks for listening to the Spiritual Awakening with Shaz podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below so you don't miss an episode. You can also follow us on Facebook with the links below. Until next time, trust your intuition and let your spirit soar.